Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel.
What am I missing? Always taking up.
Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing a story time because I have a story for you guys from when I was younger. Wow, I did that all in one breath. I feel like that's impressive, but that's neither here or there. Anyways, so today I'm doing a story time. So I used to live in the Netherlands, and when I was in secondary school I had this crush on this guy. Yeah, I thought he was the love of my life. I thought that we were meant to be. Like he was mine. I thought he was mine. Like if anyone were to tell me otherwise, I would be like, no, you're a liar. That's how deep I thought that we were like in relation. Like not even in relation, that I thought that he was my soulmate. I thought he was my soulmate. Anyways, so how old was I? So I was about 14, 15, 16 years old. Yeah, no, I think definitely 14, 15. Must have been 15 or something like that. Yeah, so I was obviously had a crush, blah blah, and I used to stalk his social media. And bear in mind, yeah, back then we didn't have that much social media. We had MSN, we had Facebook, and we had basically this page in the Netherlands called BPTC, BPTC. Oh my gosh. And basically that page you could like basically put on your pictures. It was basically like creating your own website, but then for yourself. Yeah, so you had this page where you had all these codes and stuff that you had to type in to create the perfect page for your perfect website, basically. Anyways, all that aside, so on that page you used to put like your pictures, like personal stuff, like messages, like it used to be like one of the best pages to be on. Yeah, okay, so I used to stalk him on that, blah blah, and then at some point one of my friends got to be in their friendship group type of thing. So what I did is I inserted myself. Obviously, like I inserted myself, and I used to be that girl that was like the kind one, the nice one, but nobody really fancied me. I used to be that girl. Okay, so I used to be that girl, like the kind one, the fun one, like, you know, when you chat to me, I'm kind to you, like I chat to everybody, like I'm kind, like yeah, woo. I had friends and stuff. I was like, yeah, they're my friends. Yeah, we used to be like one of the G's. We felt like, but like in our friendship group, we felt like we were happy in it. Anyways, that aside, so I inserted myself into that friendship group. I inserted myself, and I became friends with him, but like not like the best of friends, but like friends enough for me to have his number, and friends enough for him to know my name. So at first he didn't know my name, and then I made it so that he knew my name. Oh yeah. I made it so that he knew my name. So he knew my name and used to chat and stuff, and basically used to have the metro, which is like an overground in the Netherlands, and obviously I'll travel to school and stuff, and then we would see him like halfway through the journey. We would see him and he would sit with me or sit with us, and we'll be chatting, like, but not like not too intense or anything. Like he barely spoke to me, but when he spoke to me,
I was like, oh my god, he spoke to me. Oh my god, like I knew he was my soulmate.
I really don't know how I thought that this man was my soulmate. Anyway, so that's idea. So every day or every other day or whatever, I'll see him with chat and stuff, and at some point, I don't know when, but at some point he started like giving me like compliments, and it was just like, but like the compliments, like think about it now, yeah, the compliments weren't really compliments, but in my head I was like, oh my god, he said that my shorts are nice. So like it was summertime when I was wearing shorts, and he was like, oh, nice shorts, Erin. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. I'll go and tell, like literally I would not tell my friends that he complimented me and stuff. And then I think at one point I told like one of my friends, like, oh my god, she told me that my shorts are nice. Oh, one time he was like, oh, Emma, you look nice today. I was like, oh my god, you know what? Oh my god. I'm actually laughing at myself right now because I was like, oh my gosh, this guy likes me. I don't know what anyone is saying. Like, you can't tell me anything because he likes me. Anyways, so long story short, at some point, my best friend at the time, she was my neighbor, and she had a boyfriend who knew him as well, and they used to chill and like play football and stuff. So at sometimes we would go and he was there and we would be chatting and stuff, because obviously my best friend's boyfriend was there and I was there, and they were chilling, they were chatting and stuff, and I would chat to them. So I would chat to him. So at some point, like, my best friend's boyfriend wasn't there, but I texted him and been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in your neighborhood. And I didn't want to be a liar. I'm not gonna be a liar, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in your neighborhood. When he asked me, oh, why didn't you come? I'll be like, oh yeah, no. I needed to make sure that I went. So I convinced my best friend to go with me and basically stalk him. This sounds so mad, yeah, but at 15 years old, I thought this is the perfect plan. Like, he's gonna see me and
he's gonna know that I'm the one for him.
That's what I thought in my head. Anyways, so I put on my bestest clothes. I was wearing pink. I can remember it to the day of today. Like, I was wearing pink. I was wearing so dark pink trousers and a light pink shirt or something. Yeah, t-shirt type of thing. It was summertime in it, and I had my hair slicked back because I was like, oh my gosh, like, I need to slick my hair. Literally, I had my hair slicked back, but bear in mind, yeah, I used to perm my hair back then. So I used to perm my hair every month, once a month. Meaning that towards the end of the month, or towards that the third or second week, the growth of my hair has already been like puffy. So me slicking down my hair, I was putting gel, I was putting cream, I was putting anything that I could put in my hair to slick my hair down, yeah. And bear in mind, my ponytail used to be this small, like literally this small, and then like, so my hair grew, but then my hair broke, and then it was time for me to cut it. So it was growing at that time, yeah, but the ponytail was not that big. Like, it was not that big. It was literally like that small, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, stick my hair back. He's gonna see me and he's gonna be like, oh my god, you're my soulmate. Anyways, so we went there, slicked my hair down. Bear in mind, my hair slicking, it was not all that. Okay, it was not all that. I have, like, at that time, all my friends were doing their eyebrows and stuff, but I wasn't allowed. So my eyebrows are bushy. Well, my eyebrows were never really that bushy, but they were, you know, they weren't neat. Everybody else's one was neat and mine wasn't. That's all you need to know. Anyway, so I put on my bestest shoes, I put on my bestest clothes. Like, I go, and obviously we traveled there, and traveling there, it was like a 10-minute journey, but 10 minutes long because you have to take the metro and everything to get there. So anyways, we get there, and I noticed him footballing from like far, but I act like I haven't seen him yet. And obviously, so that my best friend will be like, okay, let's walk a bit further so, you know, you can see where he is. I saw him from far. Anyway, so we got there, yeah, and we got a bit closer, and so I greeted him, and then we stood from afar a little bit because I was shy. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm shy. I'm shy. Anyways, so me and her, we stood back, and I messaged him like, oh yeah, I'm here, come and say hi, let's chat a little bit. That was all, yeah. And this man didn't respond to me, and then he responded like, oh yeah, I'm coming. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I was like to my friend like, oh yeah, he said he's coming, and he was taking like long to reply. I was like, why is this man taking so long to reply? Because he was replying like quickly before, and then afterwards he started replying like really slowly, and I was just like, yo, just reply, mate, just reply. Anyway, so I showed my best friend, and I was like, oh yeah, he said he's coming. So I showed it to her, and she was like, oh yeah, maybe he really likes you, maybe he really likes you. And I was like, oh my gosh, so he goes, so he comes out of the, basically in the Netherlands there was like this football cage, basically. I'm sure you have it here as well, like this cage, but then it's like football, just for footballs, just to play football and stuff. So he came out of it, and I thought, I was like to my friend like, oh my gosh, he's coming, like he's coming. But he wasn't coming to me. He wasn't coming to me. Like, I thought that he was coming to me to come and chat to me, you know, have a chat with me and blah blah. I watched him come out of the cage, walk towards me, then make a left. Like he was coming to me and he made a left. I was like, where is he going? So I asked my friend, like, yo, where's he going? Anyway, she goes like, oh yeah, maybe he's just getting something to drink or something, I don't know. I was like, but we could have all gone together to go and get something to drink, because basically there was this shaved ice place, and their shaved ice used to be spectacular. So anyway, so he didn't come straight away, and then I noticed that he was going to some girls. So I was like, yo, he's going to some girls, like, is that one of his do you think one of them is his girlfriend or something? And then she goes, no, they're a bit young for that, innit? So obviously they're chatting and they're laughing, and they look towards me and my friend, my best friend, and I look obviously at my best friend like, yo, I'm scared, like what's going to happen now? So obviously I stood there, and then boom, he sends these girls to come check me out. They went one circle around me, yeah. So they came once and then they didn't say anything to me, so I just looked at them. They looked at me. I was just like, hey, I know I'm not in my own neighborhood, but hey. So I stood there, and then they came again, and this time I thought like, so this time they're coming in it, but this time they're on bad vibes. Yeah, they're just on bad vibes. Like they're coming and they're kind of like screwing me at the same time. Like they're screaming, but I'm trying to, you know, stay nice and stuff. I'm like, hey, why are you screwing me? So obviously they walk towards me and stuff. And this time it's not that they're going past me. They're coming directly towards me. And I said to my friend, yo, they're coming here. So obviously my friend is on one, like she's on one, me, like I was on one as well, but like I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna make it like, you know, something crazy. So I stood there and stuff, and they come straight towards me and they go, are you Erin? And I go, yeah. And they looked at me up and down. So I look at them up and down as well. Like I was like, yo, why are you looking at me like that? Don't look at me like that. So anyway, so obviously I stood there. They look at me up and down. I'm like, yo, what? I was like, why? Why are you looking at me like that? And they go, so are you here for, let's say his name is Romeo. Are you here for Romeo? Are you Juliet? Are you here for Romeo? I go, I mean, kind of, like, obviously, what, for texting and stuff, and he told me to come see him. So literally my voice goes proper low. No, I was like, he told me to come and see him. And they go, really? And they're laughing in my face, like in my face. My best friend proper like holds me like, yo, they can, you know, it's gonna start rocking. And I go to her like, nah. So obviously they laugh and stuff, and I'm like, oh, why are you laughing? They go, nothing. And they basically walk away. So at that point, yeah, he proper like looks at me from far, and they obviously he's looking at me and they're coming, and I'm looking at him like, yo, what's that? And literally they come to him, he looks at me, laughs, and basically walks away. Like, and then when I started walking away with my friend, yeah, he came and he was like, yo, Erin, where you going? And I was like, yo, you send your friends to come and check me out. And they laughed, and you stood there laughing, blah blah. And he was like, oh, it's not, Erin, you know, it's not like that, it's not like that. It's not like that. Yo, but why did you come here anyway then? I was like, am I the only one reading these texts? Like, You told me to come. You told me to come. Don't act like you don't told me to come. You told me to come. Anyways, so I kind of like roll my eyes and we go and get some shaved ice. But the issue isn't even that bad. The issue, like, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Like, embarrassing. Like, why did you do that to me? You didn't have to send your friends to come and check me out. That's that aside, yeah. The next day, people knew about it. The next day I come there and like literally basically there was this guy that liked me as well, and he goes down here, I heard what happened. And literally I can feel people like looking at me, and I was just like, yo. So obviously my other friends and stuff come and ask me like, yo, do you like him? And I go like, no, I don't like him, ew. And then I tell one of my friends like, yo, I actually do like him, like, yo. Like, I thought he was telling me to come, so you know, like, we can, you know, you can tell me that I'm the one for him. But it wasn't that. The whole school knew about it, like his friends knew about it and stuff. But he didn't change. Like, he kept like complimenting me and stuff. But this time around, I was over him. It took me a couple of weeks, but I was over him. I was like, whenever he would come and chat to me, I would just be like, yeah, like, friends, we cool. But other than that, like, no. Anyways, so then one of my friends comes to me and stuff, and we're just chatting and stuff underneath the stairs. We're just chatting and stuff, and she goes, yo, I heard that you like Romeo. And I go, yeah. And she goes, why did you think he would ever like you? Oh, me. Oh, me. She goes, why do you think he could ever like you? He's so in love with me. And basically back in the day, all the guys used to love the lighties. Like, you didn't even have to be mixed, just be a lighty. And I'm not a lighty, I'm a brown skin girl. Like, I was a brown skin girl. Not even brown, I used to be dark. But then, like, in the summers, obviously everybody is dark. Because obviously in the summer, you're playing outside, you're playing outside, you're playing outside. So obviously I used to be dark. And obviously in the summers I used to be dark. But I used to like my skin tone. Like, I used to be fine with it. But when things like that used to happen, I would be so upset, because I would be like, yo, your attitude stinks. Like, we could have been friends. Like, the thing is, yeah, the fact that I came in itself did not mean that I liked you. The fact that I came in itself was just like, oh yeah, we could be friends. But you made it into something else. Even though, you know, I came for something else as well, but that's beside the point. So anyway, she put like this. I just did not fit the bill for a cute looking girl. And yeah, so that's a story basically. I like the guy and he embarrassed me. Guys will embarrass you. Like, guys will embarrass you. Like, you'll be there thinking like, oh my gosh, this guy is so cute, and then he will embarrass you. Like, he will embarrass you in front of your friends. No, all jokes aside, that was actually a funny story, because I was like, looking at it back at it now, I'm like, yo, why did I think that I should just be stalking him like that? Why did I think that going to him or going to his place of play actually turned into him liking me? But he didn't like me. But now I'm a babe, so and now when I see his pictures, I'm like, yo, dodge your bullets. Not even in that way, yeah, but like, I look back at it, I'm like, why did I think that he was cute? Like, where did I see the cuteness from? Like, where was he cute? Where? Like, it was not a Romeo and Juliet thing. Like, it was not a thing. Like, you know, when you look back at things and you're just like, yo, what was I thinking? I embarrassed myself for you. I embarrassed myself for you. Like, I made it through it, and not 6 months later I had a different boyfriend who I actually really liked. So that's the end of that story, and I hope you enjoyed the story. And I know it's like a silly story to tell, but it's like a bit of my childhood I was thinking about, and I was just like, yo, Erin, You're actually mad. So yeah, if you like this video, do like, comment and subscribe. Like, comment and subscribe. Like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.